Hello everybody, Skid3422 here, and today we're going to be going over Arena_Hangar 2, otherwise known as Mainframe Assault 2. When loading into the room, you spawn inside the midpoint of the map, but you're actually supposed to spawn on the other side of this wall. This spawn area is pretty bare bones, and only includes the leaderboard and the crane from Quarry. As you can see, most of the textures in this room use temporary/placeholder textures that say 1 meter and prototype, which is a pretty accurate description of this room. Turning around, we can see an unlit Rise of Jumbotron sign being propped up against the wall. With nothing interesting on its reverse. Furthermore, the sign is not climbable and does not appear on the other side of the building, which leaves its purpose to be up in the air, but it's most likely just an artistic choice. To the left of the sign is a weapons panel. These weapon panels are scattered around the edges of the map, which leads me to believe that they're probably linked with spawn points, and instead of spawning with their weapon, players would be able to choose between a pistol or a rifle whenever they spawned. When picking up a pistol, or any other weapon on this map, it is immediately noticeable that the blue ammo indicator is completely blank when picked up. This also applies to the iron sights of the weapon, and shows that they're actually linked, since both will turn off when first picked up, or when the pistol or any other laser tag weapon lacks ammo. This differs from the final 2017 release of laser tag, since in the final release, only the ammo indicator flickers. This actually establishes a bit of a timeline between the prototype, release, and modern versions of the laser tag weapons. Another quality that is immediately apparent is having to reload the weapon first before being able to fire, instead of being able to pick up and play like in Modern Rec Room or in Release 2017 laser tag. Lastly, the fire rate of the pistol is the same as the final, but the flashlight is still included from Jumbotron, and flip reloading is still included. The same minor differences apply to the rifle, plus a changed fire noise. With that said, we now move on to the exploration portion of this video. This will be split up between the main floor, left side of the map, right side, and finally, the catwalks. First is the main floor. Right side's main floor is pretty barren and only contains shelves that you can't stand on, and it provides some basic cover. Above is a catwalk section that overlooks the main section, Red Base's spawn, and this building. Towards the building are two large garbage bins, with one containing nothing and can't be stood on, which is lame, and the second bin containing assassin bot parts. Notably, the eyes of the assassin bot are missing, and the camera/laser pointer is considerably more glossy than its modern counterpart, at least when compared to the wiki's render/screenshot. Being unable to stand on this garbage bin is a little less lame because it's obviously filled with parts. To the left of the empty bin and next to the building's entrance is a laser shotgun. The shotgun, and any other laser weapon, share the same differences, except that the light is already off before picking it up, unlike the pistol and the rifle. Speaking of, there's also a weapons panel within this building. This area of the main floor is what I call the building, or the midway point. The closest resemblance that I can draw is with Spillway's interiors, which makes sense since there was only a 4-month difference between this build and Spillway's release. The building features a ton of cover and 2 floors, with the second floor being only accessible by the side ladders or with a tricky teleport from the catwalks. On the main floor, there is this door on the floor, which I have no clue what it is or what purpose it is. Future skid here. It's not a door, it's something else, and you'll find out next in the next video what it is. On the left side is a ramp that leads towards the side of the map, and on the right side is a similar ledge, except this ledge has 2 respawning grenades. The important note here is that the grenades still use their paintball skin instead of their laser tag/Jumbotron skin, and as a result, they explode as if they were regular 2017 paint grenades. The grenades don't affect the laser tag weapons on the wall, nor if they're on the floor. Exiting the building, we are met with Blue Team's main floor, which is a mirrored version of Red's main floor, even including a laser shotgun on the side, meaning that this building was probably meant to serve as a choke point. Since Blue's floor is a mirror of Red, I'll just show the footage without commentary for this part. Now we're on to the main attraction. The bases. Blue's base has this platform which is supposed to host their Jumbotron. To give some transparency, I have no idea if the ship is supposed to act as a spawn point or as a form of cover in case Blue Team needs to defend their Jumbotron, but are surrounded on both sides. But anyways, to the right or to the left, since Blue spawn is towards this direction of the ship, there's a fence to the left and a weapons panel alongside a few credit terminals. Behind this wall is what I'm guessing to be Blue's main spawn due to the two weapons panels. While in pregame and in actual game, you're actually allowed to dual wield laser weapons. To the right or left is this ship, which is actually pretty hard to get onto on the first go. Unlike Jumbotron's ship, laser tag includes 4 weapons panels inside, which makes me believe that it could serve as a spawn point. The right of Blue spawns is mirrored and has similar structures as left spawn, though Blue's right spawn does have a more clear opening towards the building than its left side. The blue side of the building is also different, since it has a ladder, but no Jumbotron sign. Red side spawn is a bit smaller to Blue's, but has some slight differences. There's also this weird glitched part near Blue's spawn. Okay, now we can get on the catwalk sections. Again, just like the main floor, they're mirrored and basically the same, so we'll only talk about reds. The catwalk provides a view towards Red's left and Blue's right. This iteration of the railgun is actually different because it includes red rear sights, try saying that 5 times in a row, when the magazine is depleted, and the front sights go dark. Other than that, the same differences noted before are in play. Okay, I think that's it for this video. Until next time, goodbye.